Hi guys, Maikeru here. This is my top 10 skilling items. In this video I just go through loads and loads of different of my personal top 10 items to use to help with skilling gains. My top 10 might be different to your top 10 of course, so this is only my personal view. So if you disagree with a couple of them it would make sense, but this top 10 is just to give people an insight on some really useful skilling items to use when they're skilling themselves. Pretty much on every single item I talk about, I'll have a useful wiki link in the description about that item to give you a bit more detail if you want to research it further. Starting off at number 10, we have skilling auras. Skilling auras can be a really good way to boost your stat training, and most skills have an aura. Some auras are more useful than others though. Auras cost loyalty points, so they're not always the best thing for new players, as you need membership for a consecutive amount of time in order to get loyalty points. But auras are definitely the best way to spend loyalty points, and especially if you have all of the good combat auras, the skilling auras are the next best thing, or if you don't do much combat, skilling auras can be the best. So quickly, just a couple I've personally used or I do use. We have the agility aura, which when activated you never fail obstacles for an X amount of time. You have the prayer aura. The prayer aura just gives a percentage increased XP rate. The higher the aura, the more percent of XP bonus it gives. The fishing, mining, woodcutting auras all have increased gathering speed when activated, so it speeds up your XP there. The hunter aura when activated has increased chance to successfully trap whatever you're hunting, and the thieving aura decreases the chance of you being caught, which is perfect at something like Prifdynous elves, which makes it even more AFK, or something like dwarf traders to maximize your XP per hour. In the description I'll include a link to all of the auras, so if you're interested in reading up on any other aura that I haven't spoke about, then the link will be in the description. Next up at number 9, I have the Jack of Trades aura. I didn't want to include the Jack of Trades aura in with the skilling auras, as I think it's a little bit better all round because you can choose exactly what skill you want XP in. So I put this one at number 9. There are different tiers of the Jack of Trades aura. Each tier requires more skills to be done in order to get the XP at the end, the higher you go. The XP at the end increases each tier too. So at the start of the normal Jack of Trades aura you need to do 10 skills. Master Jack of Trades aura you need to do 15 skills. Supreme Jack of Trades aura you need to do 20 skills. And the Legendary Jack of Trades aura you need to do 25 skills. So you need to complete these X amount of skills within 3 hours in order to get the XP from the aura in any skill of your choice. The higher the skill and the higher the tier of the aura, the more XP you'll get in that skill you choose at the end. So typically people get the 15 or 20 skills because the 25 skills can be really expensive to purchase with loyalty points, and plus 15 skills is the highest a skiller can do. Jack of Trades is probably one of the best ways to train things like Slayer on a skiller, and then unconventionally train other skills that you really hate, so it can give you extra experience every day in a skill like agility if you really hate training agility normally, and it doesn't require too much work at all. You just need to gain XP in each of those skills, so you just need to do one little tiny activity and you've got that skill ticked off. At number 8 we have SILVERHAWK boots. SILVERHAWK boots can be charged with feathers in order to give agility experience when worn when doing activities. You get these SILVERHAWK boots either with Thala, or you can get them from the treasure hunter, and all of the feathers are from the treasure hunter or from special events in game, such as the Blue Scroll weekend that just went. You could have got feathers from the reward box there. The XP depends on level, and I will link a calculator in the description to show how much XP you'll get at your level and how many feathers you'll need to level up. The higher level you are, the more XP per feather. This means it typically isn't worth the money per XP before level 90 in agility. It would cost way too much, hundreds and hundreds of mil, in order to get 99 agility before level 90. Even after level 90 it costs over 100 mil to get to 99. But typically people use these during double XP weekends, so it helps out a lot when it's twice as fast, which means it will cost half the price. These boots will still give set bonuses in the space of boosts from a set. For example, the Fletcher's outfit gives 6% for the full set, but you can replace the boots with SILVERHAWKs for agility XP and still get the 6%, and the SILVERHAWKs prop every minute or so while doing activities and give you XP in the place of a feather charge. Number 7, we have Juju Potion. Juju Potions and Perfect Juju Potions can help when skilling doing various activities. Some are super useful and some increase experience. So like always, there'll be a link in the description for all of the Juju Potions, so you can click that if you want any more information about any of the ones I mentioned or any extra ones. You have the normal Juju Farming Potions that have a chance to proc and give 2 times herb yield whenever harvesting herbs in a farm run. So this can increase GP per run dramatically. The rest are Perfect Juju Potions, which last an hour. The farming one only lasts 6 minutes, but it typically only takes that for a herb run anyway, so that's fine. You have the Perfect Juju Mining Potion. It has a proc of a spirit which deposits and smelts the ore you mine in the bank for you if it's smeltable ore. And it also finds some random ore at the same time and deposits that alongside it in your bank. So it can find you runite ore if you're lucky, and that can increase some extra GP per hour by doing things like the gold deposits in the living rock caverns. It will smelt it into gold bars for you, which is a little bit more money, and it will give you some ore alongside it. Also, when the spirit's active, it will give you a 10% buff in mining, so this is probably one of my favourite ones, if not my favourite. The Perfect Juju Agility Potion increases the chance of light creatures and shortcuts to spawn on the Prifddinas Agility course, which can speed up XP per hour because it's less time per lap. The Perfect Juju Fishing Potion gives a 5% more success chance while fishing, and a 1 in 3rd chance of catching a Baron Shark while fishing sharks, which is just a better version of a shark. And lastly, the Perfect Juju Prayer Potion gives a flat 5% increased prayer XP rate, so that's also a really useful one to have. Like I said, there'll be more in the description if you're interested. At number 6, I have the Family Crest Gauntlets. You have the Cooking Gauntlets and the Goldsmithing Gauntlets. You get both of them after the Family Crest quest. While cooking, you can wear these gauntlets to stop burning food you cook way sooner than without the gloves. This makes you able to get the higher stuff quicker and save money at the same time. These gloves also count as sous chef's gloves if they're in your bank while cooking. I talk more about the cooking gauntlets and when they stop burning things etc. in my cooking guide, so you can always check there if you're interested. The Goldsmithing Gauntlets after the Family Crest quest again. When worn, increase the base XP of making gold bars from 22.5 to 56.2 XP per bar. This can also be increased by other buffs and portable forges, so it's absolutely crazy how much XP bonus you get while making gold bars with these. This is way over double the normal XP amount from gold bars and makes them 100 to 100k XP per hour with a portable forge and profitable. These gloves also count as blacksmithing gloves. If they're in your bank, you'll still get the XP bonus. So useful when doing these 2 skills. Number 5, we have skilling outfits. I would have put them higher, but because some of them are only obtainable from Treasure Hunter, it kind of takes away from them. But nevertheless, a solid 5 spot is what I think they deserve. The skilling outfits come in such a range of different forms and they're all super good. You have Treasure Hunter and other reward outfits to give flat XP bonuses at a rate of 1 XP per piece and 1% for the complete set. This typically comes in the form of 5 pieces, so 6% for the complete set, but some sets only have 4 pieces, so you get 5% for the complete set. You can get elite skilling outfits from the Treasure Hunter as well, on different promos, and a few from gathering fragments while skilling and creating them, such as the mining one in-game. These outfits have unique benefits when doing the specific skill and still take the XP outfits if they're in your bank. Jagex said about making every single one of these elite skilling outfits obtainable via in-game methods, so hopefully in the future they'll all be attainable that way and not just the treasure. In general though, skilling outfits help all round with speeding up XP or making your life easier and an activity way less tedious. For example, Runespan, with the ethereal outfit, with all of them combined, you get free travel in Runespan, you get 7% more siphon speed, you get 5 free teleports to the Yellow Wizard every day. All of those things help aid with skilling in runecrafting in Runespan. Always wear any pieces you have to help aid in your skilling. Even if it's just 1% more XP, that 1% more XP really does add up if you gain 1,000,000 XP in that skill. Remember to wear them when making a preset, so it includes your skilling outfit inside that preset and will automatically wear it for you. Number 4, we have skilling urns. Urns speed up XP rates by 20% while doing activities with them in your inventory. After a certain amount of XP is gained, they become full and can be sent off for XP. Or if you go into your settings, you can also automatically have them sent off as soon as they're full. My favourite urns to use are cooking, fishing and mining. Cooking urns require the crafting level that is needed to make them, in order to add a rune to them and get it ready to be used. Even though it's not a crafting skill you're using and it's cooking, it still needs to crafting level. The same applies with fishing, woodcutting, anything that uses an urn. For example, you need 81 crafting, which is the highest one needed for the decorated cooking urn. So you need 81 crafting to add that fire rune to the unready cooking urn to make it ready and able to be used. But if you're ever doing any skill that has an urn available, do the highest crafting level urn you can, make them yourself and add a rune, or buy them off the auction house and just add a rune. That way you get 20% more XP while doing that skill. Definitely speeds up fishing, as it can be used at prifddinas waterfall fishing as well, and you don't even gather fish. So you can have a full inventory of urns and it will just go down in time. At number 3 we have invention perks. There are so many useful perks from invention that you can use with skilling. I'm going to mention my top 4 favourite perks here and the reason why as follows. Furnace has a chance to consume a gathered resource for double the normal experience. This is 5% per rank up to a maximum rank of 3, so that's 15% chance to double your XP and consume the resource. This in town gives you so much extra experience as it can proc so many times in an hour. Also, honed causes a tool to have a higher chance of success when used. This gives 2% per rank up to a maximum of 5. This is literally 10% more XP at rank 5 because it's 10% increased chance to gather successfully. So when doing mining, woodcutting, fishing, you're going to gather your stuff 10% more of the time, which gives you 10% more XP. We have Wise, which boosts all experience gained while the item is equipped by 1% per rank, up to 50,000 additional experience per day, which means up to 3% at rank 3. The only thing the ranks do in Wise is get you that extra experience per day quicker, but having this on an offhand or something you don't even use, just have an augmented offhand when running about or when harvesting, you can get 50k additional experience in that skill every day. And lastly we have the mobile perk. This reduces cooldowns of Surge, Escape and Barge from 20.4 seconds to 10.2 seconds, which means if you're doing something like nature runes through the abyss or blood runes through the abyss, etc., you're going to surge way more often, which means you're going to get way more runs done in an hour because you'll be speeding them up so much because surge takes you so far. Definitely an awesome perk there. At number 2, nearly there, Dungeoneering scrolls take this spot. The scrolls from Dungeoneering can save a ton of money whenever you're doing artisan skills, especially alongside a portable. There are a lot of different scrolls to help with buyables. They all cost 20,000 Dungeoneering tokens, so they're all really easy to get because they only need 200k XP to get that much tokens, which is really no time at all when doing Dungeoneering because it's a fast skill. Some of these that I want to talk about are listed below. You have the Herblore one, which is the Scroll of Cleansing. This one gives you a 1 in 8 chance to make a potion twice as fast, so it speeds up XP, and a 1 in 10 chance to save a herb being added to a vial of water or a secondary ingredient into a potion. So you can save tons and tons of money while making potions, or make even more profit making unfinished potions, which makes this one my favourite one. The Smithing Scroll, which is the Scroll of Efficiency, has a chance to save a bar when smithing items with 3 or more bars. The crafting one also has a chance of saving a material when crafting items with 3 or more materials, such as black d'hide leather shields or something like that. Construction has a chance to retain a plank when making furniture with 3 or more planks as well. So all 3 of those save you so much money. Doing smithing with adamant plate bodies from 88 to 99 can cost as little as 30 mil. Used to cost so much more without this and portables. So that's why the scrolls take number 2 spot. You save so much money, just all round an amazing item. Finally, at number 1 we have portables. Portables are by far my all-star in helpful skilling items. Portables save money and speed up XP rates of all skills you can do on them by having a 10% proc to save items and an increased XP rate on them. Not only do they give you extra experience and save money, some of them, such as the Forge or the Crafter, can save a lot of time in running around too, as they can be placed right next to the bank box, so you don't have to go to an anvil or a forge or a potter's wheel. You can do it all on the portables. People gather together to do these portables too, so typically you can also end up getting 10% pulse score buff while training it too. Especially if you join the portables friends chat, find a portable there and then go to Combat Academy on whatever world the portable is in. That way there'll be loads and loads of people there because they'll all be using the portables friends chat. So if you're looking for a portable and don't want to spend money on your own, make sure you join the friends chat portables. I just wanted to quickly throw in a bonus item that's my personal favourite, and that's my enhanced VAKTWEE stick. This item is really awesome because it's a main hand item that gives 5% increased hunter XP when worn, but you can also wear the hunter outfit obtained via the arc with chimes alongside it. This means that the stick and the outfit give an 11% bonus XP buff on their own to hunter. You can increase your hunter gain so much with just these items, and then stacking them with other buffs such as the clan avatar's 3% buff and the summoning familiar for increased cat chance, and the desert pantheon aura for another 10% for an hour. Pulse cores give another 10%. There's so many things you can do and stack so much XP alongside these outfits to get crazy amounts of hunter XP every hour, especially doing turtles on the arc or crystallized Grenwall. You can click here on screen for a guide on how to get the VAKTWEE stick, and it will link to my guide on the VAKTWEE stick. There will also be the link in the description for mobile users who can't click annotations. Thanks for watching everyone, hope you enjoyed it. Give it a like if you did, and subscribe if you're new for future content like this. Let me know in the description if there's any suggestions you have for future videos. Always nice hearing your feedback. Feel free to join my friends chat Maikeru for a chat in game or anything like that. And Goblin Slayers, my clan is open. All viewers are welcome, and we have clan events and everything for everyone to take part in, as long as you're in the clan. We've finally got our tier 4 citadel on lockdown, so next tier we'll be able to have our loom and our summoning obelisk in the citadel, so I'm really excited for that. Discord is also open, that will be in the description. If you fancy chatting on voice communication, feel free to join there. Until next time, see ya!